Sending random emails is either spamming or opt-in. Chapter 1. The Email Marketing Business. Email Marketing / Spam 1. Email is the easiest method of internet marketing for the beginner to understand, as it is so similar to traditional marketing methods. You're sending the prospect a marketing message, but instead of sending it through the regular mail, you're emailing it directly to them. It's quicker, cheaper, and more efficient. In the real world, it's easy to rent a mailing list of people with a specific interest in the type of product or service you're selling. You can then send your marketing materials to the people on this list, feeling relatively sure that some will be interested in what you have to offer. There are companies that will do mass emailings for a price. One particular company advertises that they will send your marketing message to 6 million email addresses for under $200. This is akin to sending your marketing message to everyone in several large phone books. Probably 80% of the people will have no interest whatsoever in what you're selling. It's highly untargeted, which will result in low conversion percentages. Mass emailing is called spamming, and it is the #1 offense you can commit on the internet. Most of the people you send your mass email to are wasting time to download and read it without having requested it. Most level-headed people will see the first few lines of the email, recognize it as an unrequested marketing message, and will delete it without thinking twice. There are people out there that take it as a personal affront, an invasion of their privacy, and a waste of their time to receive your spammed email. They will respond vigorously with pranks and threats. If you put your phone number on your email, you will receive a ton of phone calls at all times of the night. If you've included your mailing address, you may find that your address has been passed on to military recruiters, religious organizations, pornographers, and all other kinds of people whom you may not want to receive mail from. At the very least, you should expect a flood of email full of complaints and vulgarities to your own email address. I've even heard of people replying to spammed emails with hundreds of pages of the same four-letter word repeated over and over so the spammer can get a taste of their own medicine. It's up to you whether you want to market your business this way. I acknowledge that a marketing message going out to 6 million people is bound to bring in some sales. However, you take the risk of receiving a lot of complaints and wasted time, as well as the possibility of losing your internet access completely. You could receive so many emails that your service provider's computer system will get jammed up, preventing other customers from being able to use the internet. Your provider will politely ask you to go elsewhere for your internet access, and your name will go on a list of spammers which is circulated amongst internet providers. You may find yourself unable to get internet access in the future unless you buy your own server. Email Marketing / Spam 2. The purpose of marketing email is to get them to go to the website, not to sell something straight from the email. Mass, unsolicited email marketing, called spamming, is frowned upon by many internet users, so selectively broadcast email to mailing lists where the people will be interested in it. If your email is interesting and useful, don't be afraid to send it. Myself personally, I'm not against sending unsolicited emails if 1. Your product is good as opposed to a piece of marketing crap. 2. You send the email to people who might be interested in your products. If you're selling porno films, don't send emails to little old ladies or housewives. Send them to men. Find email mailing lists of specific people, business-wise, profession-wise, hobby-wise, who might be interested in your products, then target your efforts at them. This is the #1 rule. All is forgiven if you send an ad of a worthy product to people who might be interested, but if you blast your email ad at any address that moves, you're committing the cardinal sin of spam. If small business owner Joe gets an ad for XXX cream to make him harder in bed, the 10th ad he's gotten for it this month, that's spam. But if you send him an ad for a book or software program about how to set up a business website or do business taxes, that's something he might use. We, in the general world community, will forgive that. Know the distinction. When you send a very short email ad, send a one-click feature link, which has your autoresponder email address on it that the reader can click if he wants to get your catalog or free e-zine. Prominently put your website name on it. Prove that you're serious through the tone of your ad. Start indirectly by offering a free e-zine. Publish an e-zine. Go to other related e-zines. Ask them for a trade. They publish a short article about your cool e-zine. You do the same for them. Get listed in e-zine directories. Go to search engines, do a search for e-zine directories. Write articles for email and hard copy publications, ending them with either your autoresponder or website address. On your website, use pop-up opt-in boxes where visitors can sign up for your free e-zine by typing in their email address. In your short email ads, offer a free entire ebook to get them to check you out. A way to avoid email marketing is to have a good website and offer a free newsletter by email every month or so. If you own a retail store or have a mailing list of real addresses and want their email addresses so you can send them your e-zine, send them all a postcard with your website name on it. On your website, have a box for people to subscribe to your e-zine. Email marketing /spam 3. Think culturing a one-on-one relationship rather than sending out spam. In Britain, it's illegal to send a business email without getting permission first. In the United States, it's not illegal but everybody claims they don't want it, yet it still comes through in droves and the cost to try to filter it out is in the billions of dollars. Why don't they just pass a law that every unwelcome piece of spam anybody receives is an automatic $20,000 fine to the sender? As a business device, I don't particularly believe in spam because it's a privacy violation and a waster of time. It disrupts more people than it helps, but there are subtle ways to get your message out on the internet. Develop a good website, then go to websites and forums related to your topic, offer interesting tidbits and invite them over to your website. I discuss permission marketing and the email newsletter elsewhere. These are great ways to send people emails that is not spam. If you're really good, you simply set up a website that's good, entertaining, interesting, and fun, publicize it any way you can such that people go on, like it, then come back and tell their friends to log in too. Once you've got a customer logged into your electronic database, you can send them email newsletters, coupons, sales announcements, e-catalogs, etc. The customer contacted you first. At the end of every marketing email piece you send out, tell them that if they don't want you to contact them anymore, send you an email back stating you don't want any more promotional emails from the company. Email is the electronic equivalent of direct marketing, sending sales letters through the mail, except that it doesn't cost anything. Build a relationship like the brick and mortar guys do. They have a nice store, they're nice to people, they send out catalogs but they don't go overboard. Market offline to bring customers to your website. Try hashtag 658.83-85 and HF5415 at the library. Email marketing /spam 4. Use email marketing to 1. Drive more traffic to your website. 2. Recommend a specific product, called spam unless people have opted in. 3. Build your brand by providing news and information. Develop a privacy policy. Collect opt-in names. Develop a message. Test your message. Give them an easy way to unsubscribe. Don't use hype. Don't lie. Just because you have someone's email address doesn't mean that you have permission to bug them. Send at the most one email every 2 months. I sent an email to a politician. The next thing I know, I'm getting bombed with emails from this guy's people. They had an unsubscribe button on their emails that didn't work. I thought it was cheap, low, and crass. Send emails relevant to your message. The from, to, and subject lines inspire your recipients to either open your email message or delete it. The from line should be the name of your company. The to line should be the recipient's first and last name. Addressing people by their name makes your message appear important. If you only have the recipient's email address, use this instead. The subject line should be interesting. It should convey what is contained inside the body of the message. Do not use all caps, exclamation marks, or the word free because spam detectors will immediately put it into the junk file. Make sure that your website is ready to handle a spike in the number of visitors. Typical ways for users to unsubscribe include clicking on a special link, hitting reply, sending an email to a specific address, or allowing the user to opt in or opt out of specific types of email messages at a profile management page where the user can tailor their preferences without completely opting out of all communications with your company. If a high percentage of users unsubscribe, change your tactics. You should track undeliverable or bounced email addresses and take them off your list. Email campaigns are measured by how many email messages were sent, how many were opened, and how many recipients clicked through on the links within your message. Most email delivery systems track click-throughs on an aggregate level, while more sophisticated systems can keep track of each individual user's response. An email message that had a high open rate but a low click-through rate may mean that your message did not contain a strong call to action. Some integrated email delivery systems can track whether a purchase was made as a direct result of your email campaign. Once you've analyzed the results of your campaign, use the knowledge gained to tailor the content of your next email campaign. If you send unsolicited email to addresses that do not want commercial email, it's not only illegal, the internet community hates it and sometimes punish you for doing it. You could buy email mailing lists, but the best way is to offer something for free. When the customer signs into your autoresponder setup, he gets his article, you get his email address. Once you've gathered your email list, you need to have a simple way to manage it. There are several options. 1. Web-based server-side software. You send one email message to your list server and then it broadcasts to your entire list. 2. The second option is buying software for a one-time fee and sending out your own emails from your computer like mailking.com. In order to avoid the spam filters of email readers, try to avoid making your email read like an ad. Avoid these things: the words free, extra income, make money, cash, bargain. All caps anywhere in your email. Most people sort through their email by just looking at the subject heading. They often delete the email without reading it. If the subject heading doesn't grab them, your email message will get deleted without being read. Boil down your offer to the 60 or so characters you have available in your subject line. Put your website name in the subject line. Write just like you talk. Use plain, easy to understand English. Simplify. Keep it short. Email marketing /spam 5. When email marketing, aka sending spam, determine who would want to buy from you. Tell them what you're both interested in. Tell them what you are doing and why they should be interested. Open up a dialogue, keep it short and friendly. Try not to be hokey. Tell them why you should be in their email box. Be straight. I have something great I think you might be interested in. Answer their questions. Email marketing is a series of email introductions, replies and follow-up. Use remove/opt-out lists. Don't hassle people. Never send out messages that are not targeted to a specific audience. Add some of your own email addresses to your list to check that all emails actually go out. You're sending emails to yourself to see if your email sending program works. Does your message look like spam or an informative article? Is your subject line enticing? Format your email to less than 65 characters per line. Did you provide a way for people to opt in with an email address? Did you include a way to people to remove themselves and unsubscribe? Email marketing /spam 6. As the name suggests, bulk email is simply the process of sending multiple pieces of electronic mail in bulk quantities, usually anywhere from 100 emails at a time to 1 million emails at a time. To send bulk email, you need 3 things: email software, a mail server, and a list of email addresses. You can use any commercial email software to send any volume of emails. Some are faster than others. Chances are, if you have an existing email service, the software you are currently using is good enough to do a small volume of 5,000 to 10,000 emails. There are email services that do all the work for a fee and bring you back your mailing list of people who want to subscribe to your information handouts/catalogs. If you are going to send emails in bulk, do not use your current ISP. Chances are when they find out what you are doing, they will terminate your service. You have to find what are called bulk email friendly providers/BEFPs. Use their service as a relay from where your mail is distributed across the internet. BEFPs charge anywhere between $60 to $125 per month with unlimited usage. Do not commit yourself with a long-term contract for any one provider because they change like the wind. If you'd like to have many documents that your customers can access, consider using a mail server. These are generally more expensive, however, they have a number of unique advantages. First, each document will have the same email address. To signify which document to send, the customer puts send and the document name in the body of the email, for example, send catalog or send return. This is an advantage as customers don't have to remember a bunch of different email addresses. Second, if you have 20 documents and you want to add another, it's usually far cheaper to add the document to a mail server than it is to get another autoresponder. Economy of scale is the advantage here. You're using a larger quantity so you get a better deal. Mail server pricing varies wildly and the setup charge can be high, so as with autoresponders, shop around. Also, be sure this is what you really want to do. If you're starting out with 1 or 2 documents and you aren't sure that you will have more, go with individual autoresponders instead of a mail server. You can always upgrade. The best place to find a bulk email-friendly provider or mailing list is to go to a search engine. Under the search category, enter the keywords you want. Bulk email. Email software bulk. Email providers. Many rookie internet marketers have fallen into the same trap over and over. They arrive at this same, erroneous, conclusion that blasting email is the best marketing tool ever invented. There are companies out there that are trying to make a business offering of sending your sales letters via email to millions of names in their database. As I already said a few times, don't spam, and if you do, make sure your email message has something interesting and / or useful on it. epub.com is a broker who first requests people whether they'd like to receive information from companies A, B, C, etc. Then if they click yes, Telepages will send you the list of all the people who wanted to receive the information from you. When they receive the information via email, they are not hostile to the bulk email because they requested it. The reality is that most people don't mind getting solicited through email. In fact, email is sometimes one of the best ways people get information about products and services they did not even know existed. Furthermore, many people buy from email offers. However, one of the biggest problem that bulk emailers face is that even 1 out of 10,000 recipients' complaints is often enough to irritate the ISP enough to cancel the sender's account. If your ISP is not bulk email friendly, and chances are they won't be, it's best to find an ISP who would be willing to let you send thousands of emails through their servers, or you can get your own email server. Email activism info. Email activism is about 2 things. 1. Send articles, announcements of activist events and stuff like that to the email addresses of media. It's not commercial. You're not making money, so it is not spam. 2. I presume you have an email list of people who opted into your thing, be it a newsletter, activist cause, etc. Send them activist stuff by email. Never send unsolicited emails to private citizens. It's okay to send media, politicians, corporations, and government offices unsolicited activist emails, but you do not want to be accused of sending spam. My ISP shut me down several times, accusing me of sending spam because I have an address list of about 10,000 media who I routinely send articles to. I tell them it's not spam. It's activist material. I go back and forth between 3 ISPs. One kicks me off. I go to another one. They kick me off. I go to the next one. The funny thing is they always take me back. They want new accounts. The anti-spam is just to cover their asses from lawsuits by the people spammed. They just want my money. They don't really care if their customers send mass emails. You could launch an email newsletter or discussion list and collect email addresses of interested people. You should answer some of the emails you get. Mostly I get emails from media saying take me off your mailing list. Activism can be a thankless job because people are cynical and see you as a pest. Basically, you want an email list of local people on your side to send them an email telling them when you're going to have some event like a meeting, protest, march, etc. To avoid hassles when sending unsolicited emails, send something interesting, useful, and short, not tedious like a long rant. Write a subject line that's cool or somehow piques interest. Identify yourself with your name, phone number, address, fax, email and URL if you have a website. Always use BCC, blind copy notation, to hide your email addresses. Put your own email address in the to field and use the BCC field for all the others. That way, the people who receive your message won't get the email addresses of everyone else who receives the message. Use hyperlinks where appropriate, like for your website, so people can click for more information immediately. Most email software programs have an address book where you can store the email addresses of your contacts, then call them up when you want to send a message to all of them. netaction.org/training. Refer to end of book for list of media email addresses. Chapter 2. Email Marketing Topics. The Bomb with Love Approach to Email Marketing. You could do an opt-in thing. Tell the guy I have a free e-zine. Do you want to opt in for it? I don't really like the idea of sending unsolicited emails to strangers every week or two because it is spam, it's illegal, and if enough people complain, the cops could go after you. If you have a list of opt-in customers, you can spam them all you want. They ask for it. With all the email marketing stuff I've read, they all say you can send repeat emails to strangers provided there is good, useful, interesting stuff on it, not just a sales pitch. They say a single email is never enough. It takes repetition in order to get people to first absorb the message, understand it, and then take action. Virtually all markets can be divided into several, graduated segments. 1. Innovators. 2. Early adopters. 3. Early majority. 4. Late majority. 5. Laggards. Innovators are risk takers and venturesome and consist of about 2.5% of the whole market. Early adopters respond to new ideas early, taking action soon after the innovators do, albeit carefully. They represent 13.5% of the market. The early majority specifically typically respond to new ideas before the average person does. They represent 34% of any given market. The late majority, which consist of another 34%, are skeptical, careful and slow. They take their time, usually shop around and need to see offers more than a few times before giving them any consideration. The final segment, or the laggards, take action only after everyone else has done so. They consist of the remaining 16%. A marketer's goal is therefore to effectively reach, persuade, and incite the majority, which is often difficult to do with a single mailing. Repeating your marketing message is essential with this group. Following up with your prospects is an art form. You need to do so in a timely, consistent, and compelling manner. Create a business email. Every email program has a different structure such that the way you create your email might look different on other people's email program. An email in HTML is the worst. Use MS Word, then convert it to a .text file. A text-only file will open in a text editing program like WordPad or Notepad, which just about everybody has free from Windows. Good looks are important in an email marketing message. When composing email, use 65 characters, then do a hard carriage return, press enter. Go easy on graphics and pictures. Spam filters pick them up, then classify your email as junk. You can put a link to your website and / or email address on your email. Use BCC so that your entire mailing list does not appear on your email. Spam laws. The United States Can-Spam Act says you can't send unsolicited email. Spamlaws.com. Spam filter info. Anything that sounds like hype is good fodder for spam filter software. Here's a list of words that you should not use in your subject line. These are words that are automatically considered spam by many ISPs and spam programs. Accept credit cards. Bargain. Fantastic. Incredible. Amazing. Great deal. Half off. Ad. Advertise. Affordable. Amazing. Announcing. Approved. Bill Gates. Card. Cheap. Checks. Credit. Discount. Discount. Free. Great. Guarantee. Guaranteed. Home business. Hot. Increase sales. Powerful words. Invest. Killer. Latest. Loan. Lottery. Make. Million. MLM. Money. New. Offer. Opportunity. Sex. Toner supplies. XXX. Signature files info. A signature file is a little message you write out that appears at the end of every email you send out. Use it as a minor selling tool. Change it every few weeks. Make an announcement like, our big blowout sale is on now at joespizza.com, or check out our new VCRs at alfred.com. Another one is a philosophical statement like, live every day to the max. We will help you get there at themasters.com. 123promote.com/workbook/plan1. contribution.andrew.cmu.edu/mu/sigs. gnofn.org/info/help/ppp/make-sci-g. huizen.dds.nl/MW Peter/sigs. sigelts.com. smithfam.com/news/n8.html. squareonetech.com/signature.html. techdirect.com/strategy/sigfiles.html. webnovice.com/sig_files.htm. works.com. fax/email blasting. Fax blasting is the same as email blasting, called spamming. This is unsolicited marketing and people hate it because it wastes their time. If you're going to fax blast or email blast, keep it short. Write a cover letter about your product or service and give the potential customer a phone number, email address, autoresponder, or fax on demand number to call for more information. Then you can send a 5, 10, or 15-page fax/email. You must use the two-step method in fax/email blasts or you won't get anywhere because you are annoying people. Doing a fax blast is the same thing as purchasing a mailing list. In a fax blast, you normally purchase fax phone numbers from a company without having any knowledge of who these people are and what they are interested in. Oh sure, those companies will tell you the fax numbers they are selling you are hot prospects, but how do they know? Do you think they can really tell you the demographics of a particular company's fax number? You might have to send out 3,000 faxes before you make one sale. Marketing with a fax machine or via email is effective if you keep these two things in mind. Check out the demographics of your fax/email mailing list and only fax or email one sheet of paper. kaufmanet.com, broadcast fax, send multiple faxes quickly. ibex.com, people call your automated toll-free fax back service and automatically get sent your literature via fax. Use BCC. Do not put your email address list as CC, carbon copy, because then every person you send the email to will see your list of email addresses. Use BCC or blind carbon copy. Chapter 3. Ask people and media to opt in. Permission marketing/opt-in marketing. Permission email marketing is when you ask the prospect if you can send him an email or emails of your best offers. Spam is sending out emails unsolicited. Don't send out unsolicited emails. Send emails only to previous customers or people who have given you permission to contact them. Your best bet is to have a website that people come to of their own free will and incidental to their experience. You are selling your products which they will buy when they want to. Permission marketing is where you set up a website and / or an email mailing list newsletter offering some kind of information in some subject relevant to your business. Then at the end of it, you put a little note asking the visitor if they'd like to receive either an email catalog, paper catalog through the mail, and a coupon for 15% off their first purchase, or offer a link to the retail part of your website. The second way is to ask existing customers if they would like to be contacted by email for related products and promotions. Have something like click here to join our newsletter and new offers mailing list. With this method, you have a customer list that emailed you for information, so you can periodically mail them new offers. If you want to target the customer's interests, ask him to fill out a voluntary questionnaire about himself, so when you get products in that match this profile in some way, you send him an email informing him. For example, Amazon.com asks you to fill out a questionnaire such that when books come in matching your interests, they send you an email saying that there's a new book you might be interested in that has just come in. Don't go overboard sending them information, because they will cancel you altogether. Once every 2 months is fine. wspromotion.com/newsletter.html, permission-based bulk email service. 1stplacepositioning.com, adsaturation.com, aweber.com, cdma.org, clickz.com/column/perm.html, dmreview.com, find-on.exactiz.com, getresponse.com, listbot.com, messagemedia.com/rc/10_guides.html, morevisibility.com, mypoints.com, proautoresponder.com, the-dma.org, ultimatepromotion.com, yesmail.com. Opt-in email marketing info. Use an opt-in list to stay on the legal side of the spam laws and to also get a list of potential customers. The quality of your publication is important if you want customers. Always give people an option of being removed from additional follow-up emails. Most opt-in services have a link at the bottom of your email that says something like, "Click if you want to unsubscribe." When the link goes back to the server, then automatically removes those people from your database. Remind people how they got on your list. Many people forget. Add a little line about how they got on your list. Make it easy for people to go straight from your email to your website with a link. If you want to make an email link to you, write it as mail-to-you@yourwebsite.com. Offer free articles, a free zine or a course in order to get people to click onto your opt-in icon. The opt-in email advertisement is to put an icon on your website inviting people to either subscribe to your newsletter or to receive notices of sales, coupons, new releases, etc. You get their email addresses and send them ads. If you rent a mailing list from somebody, the people on it supposedly agreed to have email ads sent to them in certain subjects. The problem is that everybody has spam detectors, so you have to find a way to defeat them. Email marketers use 2 ad success trackers. 1. Open means the number of ads that are opened by a target email subscriber. 2. The click rate is a statistical tracker of the number of times the ad is clicked by a target email subscriber. Keep your email subject line professional, sounding like you're giving information, not hyping a product with words like free, sale, incredible, fantastic bargain. Anti-spam filtering software is geared to find hyped-up words. The less spam-like content in your marketing email, the more likely it won't be zapped by spam filtering software. Don't use all caps. Exclamation points, alert the spam detecting software that it's probably spam. Avoid using the phrase "click here." Spam detection software treats text-based email, originating from something like MS Word, better than an HTML email. Create it in MS Word but save it as HTML. Attachments often carry viruses, so they are usually filtered out proactively. Don't send attachments. BCC is a double-edged sword. You have to use it so that everybody doesn't see your entire mailing list, but when you so, the spam detecting software gets suspicious. Keep the email simple with no fancy graphics. Purchase a reliable antivirus software so you don't inadvertently send viruses with your emails. Opt-in websites. This is mostly software where you ask people to subscribe to your e-zine. They fill in their email address, which goes onto your list of subscribers. This software also sends your e-zine out. Try ViralHost, Aweber, ListBandit, ListJoe, Viral URL. Advertising dead website. try.dash.com/cs/spam/f/spam for the good.htm. freeautobot.com. hotresponders.com. tinkin.co.uk/phplist, a double opt-in newsletter manager. It is written in PHP and uses an SQL database for storing the information. Infinite.ibasics.biz, sequential autoresponder developed with PHP that allows you to time your messages. It has an opt-in feature plus allows for unlimited autoresponders. A nice piece of software with an active forum to ask for help when you need it. optienlightning.com. easemailpro.com. email-solutions.com/breakthrough, permission marketing. listsurge.com, software to capture email addresses from site visitors. optiennews.com, iMarketing news. oneshoppingcart.com. clickz.com, opt-in news. getresponse.com, fee. aweber.com, fee. freeautobot.com, free autoresponder. autorspondet.com. optienautomator.com. freeautoresponders.net. Autobot/smart autoresponder/send follow-up messages. Sales campaigns can be automated with follow-up or intelligent autoresponders or Autobots. After someone has responded to your offer or asked for more information from your company, Autobots can automatically deliver your series of pre-written follow-up email messages in preset intervals. This strategy can become quite effective provided that users agree to subscribe and are given the ability to stop the flow at any time. Smart autoresponders deliver a series of informative articles over a period of time, such as a course. hotresponders.com. freeautoresponders.net. autobots.net. autoresponders.com. myreply.com. autocontactor.com. mailtrail.com. automailer.com. fastfax.net. databack.com. silverquick.net. sendfree.com. smartbotpro.net. sendthis.com. prosperitytoyou.com. reply.nu. followupexpress.com. ultimateesbonsc.com. ipsarian.com. mailboost.com. responders.com. myautobot.com. autoresponder info. Autoresponder is a simple feature kind of like sending your website contents or a catalog of products to anyone who asks for it. Some people use it as well as having a website. Autoresponders are also called smart bots, mail bots, and smart response. You place ads anywhere and everywhere on the web. People click a link on your ad, they go to your website, fill in their email address, whereupon the autoresponder quickly automatically sends them a free report or catalog. Make a good ad offering a free report or something informative and useful. When prospects see it and click on the link in your ad, they get taken to your website where they fill in their name and email address in order to get the free report you were offering. Once they do this and click OK or send, your autoresponder system kicks in and sends them back the report in an email. You can hook your autoresponder up to send them a catalog of products in email form about a day or two later. Remember, this guy is a prospect, not a customer. Many people send for free reports but have no intention to buy anything. Don't pester him. Send him an email catalog and let it go at that. If he buys something, he is then a customer. Put him on your customer mailing list and send him regular offers. Over and above your free report on the autoresponder, make sure you have a good website that the prospect can check out, decide you deserve a chance and buy something from you. This is the roundabout way to sell. Offer free, interesting stuff. Another way to use autoresponder is to create an email address, usually something like info@chocolatehaven.com. Anyone who types up or clicks the link to this email address automatically gets an immediate response, the e-catalog of Chocolate Haven Co. delivered to them as an email. It's like the faxback option of faxing. Suppose you sell boating products over the internet. Over and above putting an extensive catalog on your website and as a printed catalog in the mail, you can make your catalog available from an autoresponder. If someone wants your catalog, they just have to send an email to your autoresponder's address. Within seconds, your catalog is automatically emailed to the customer. Most autoresponders will, at the same time, also send an email to you with the customer's email address. That way, you have a record of how many people requested your catalog and you can follow up via email. Fax on demand can't even do that. The cost varies from provider to provider. An autoresponder may be included with your basic internet service. If not, you can purchase the use of an autoresponder on a monthly basis from many services. You should figure on a $5 to $10 setup fee and $5 to $10 per month for each autoresponder you rent. If you pay more than this, you may be paying too much. Once your provider has everything ready on their end, all you need to do is provide the information that will be sent to inquiries. This can be done by sending a printed document to your provider, by emailing the information or by uploading the document directly. Check with your provider for their individual policy. Once your document is in place, there may be an activation code you need to send. After that, you're ready to go. That's it. You can rent more than one autoresponder. If you do this, each will have a separate email address. Your catalog might be catalog@boats.com, your return policy might be return@boats.com. This is usually the easiest and least expensive option if you only plan on having a few documents, at most. You can also put an autoresponder icon on your website which will send the viewer your catalog in ASCII text to their mailbox when they click it. The viewer wants something, he clicks the icon or calls up your email address and gets it, and it only costs you a few bucks a month to get this service. With all your business cards and ads, always put your email autoresponder address along with your website on it. It will tie up one email address and you can get it for as little as $5 a month. Do both, get an autoresponder and a website. People use their autoresponder services to send out email blasts or their e-zine to their mailing list of email addresses. Autoresponder in business. Autoresponder is widely used tool for marketers on the internet because it can work for you all the time, automatically delivering information that people request. Placing your marketing message, free useful content, ad, on an autoresponder. Prospects can request your information and instantly have it in their email box. Aweber.com has a follow-up autoresponder feature. Prospects request information via email or your website and it is automatically delivered within seconds. Their address is automatically added to your email database. Follow-up letters are automatically sent to each of your prospects at regular predetermined intervals. Suppose you have a regular autoresponder that gets an average of 10 responses per day. It's a proven fact that it takes your ad or message 7 or more exposures before your prospect will take action. Aweber follow-up autoresponder does all this automatically. Just load your 7 email messages in. Aweber.com. Aweber Systems, Inc. Live Customer Service. 800-531-5065. 215-489-9985. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Mon Friday. Autoresponder websites. Learn about autoresponders at 123promote.com/workbook/plan1.htm. You will have to get special email software to get autoresponder. ncd.com/z-code/zcode/html, 415-898-8649. Sendfree.com. Autoresponder.nu. Autorespondermagic.com. Autobots.net. Automailer.com. Autoresponder2.com. Autoresponders.com, info@autoresponders.com. Autoresponders.com. Aweber.com. Mailchimp.com. BambooBizOnline.com. Biz-e-bot.com. Castel.com/email. Kuanit.com. Cyberconinc.com. Fastfax.net. Followingup.com. FreeAutobot.com. FreeAutobot.com. FreeAutoresponders.net. GetResponse.com. 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 HotResponders.com. Infoback.net/bnet. int-resources.com. quickiecess.com/success/respond.html. Mailback.com. Mailtrail.com. MyReply.com. NetOfficeToolbox.com. PermissionExpress.com. Phoenix.net/-enn. RealReply.com. Reply.net. Responders.com. 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 Robotreply.com. Royal-responder.com. Sendfree.com. Sendfree.com. Sendfree.com, the original autoresponder at Exchange, a free service that allows you to have autoresponders running from your website but also allows you to advertise your business in the email body of other targeted sites' autoresponders and vice versa. Sendthisfree.com. smartbotpro.net/newsite2/features, free autoresponder. smartbotpro.net/newsite2/features, free autoresponder. smartreply.net. wbm.ca/vision/auto. webmailstataion.com. webmailstataion.com. getresponse.com. Give people the option of being removed from your list. A lot of people don't want to see your ads or press releases. The easiest way to remove them is to give your email address and tell them if they want to be removed from the list, send you an email stating such. The other way is that you use one of them e-newsletter or autoresponder services that have an option of being removed from your list. Aweber.com. Getresponse.com. Chapter 4. Email Sending Software. Email List Management Info. There are three major servers who manage email mailing lists, which means that they can send an email out to X number of email addresses. listproc.com. listserv.com. majordomo.com. Most Word and email programs have an address book feature where you save your email addresses and can easily send them as a group quickly. Some require that you put a comma at the end of each one so the machine can read them. easymailpro.com. perlefect.com/freescripts. yourmailinglistprovider.com. topica.com. smartgroups.com. sparklist.com. emailfactory.com. lyris.com. l-soft.com. newswizard.com. powerlist.com. masterform.com. alienform.com. solutioncript.com/vault/powerlist/index.html. marketingtips.com/mailop/t.x/42685. 21sdcm.com. 531.com/archive/808, use Google Mail Plane. addressinator.com. addressmanagerpro.com. allprosoftware.com/m. alpha.acast.nova.edu/lists. umlist.com. arl.cni.org/escom/edir, newsletters. asbemail.com, memail.com, asbin.com, catalog.com/vivian/interest-group-search.html, cgi-resources.com, city.com/email, cluetrain.org, cmgdirect.com, constantcontact.com, constantcontact.com, contact.org, coollist.com, copywriter.com/lists, cunih.gov/network/interest.groups, dataviz.com/smartlist, deja.com/usenet, developer.yahoo.com/addressbook, directmail.com/directory/list_management, discussionlists.com, earthlink.net/webmail/help/earthlink/n_a/addressbook.html, e-dialog.com, egroups.com, egroups.com, ehow.com/address-book, elwoodsoftware.com, email dead website, try.dash.com, emailadept.com/address-book-recovery.htm, tool to restore contacts from corrupt Windows address book, emailuniverse.com, email-unlimited.com, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/address_book, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/windows_address_book, escribe.com, findmail.com, firstmark.com, freescripts.com, groupmail.com, groups.google.com, groups.yahoo.com, icontact.com, icontact.com, ifla.org/i/training/listserv/lists.htm number sign 4, International Federation of Library Associations, ifrit.web.aol.com/mld/production, imc.org, Internet Mail Consortium, info.lib.uh.edu/liblists/home.html, interguru.com/mailconv.htm, jiscmail.ac.uk, British, kb.iu.edu/data/aepr.html, kovacs.com, lolib.slu.edu/training/mailser.htm, lolib.slu.edu/training/mailser.htm, discussion lists, mailing list manager commands, lib.ncsU.edu/staff/morgan/listweber.html, academic oriented, lib.umich.edu/chhome.html, lifehacker.com/software, listbot.com, listbot.com, listex.com/imark.html, lists.gurus.com, listsurvey.com, listsurvey.com/listmanager, listtool.com, subscribe and unsubscribe hundreds of mailing lists, listuniverse.com, list-universe.com, listzee.com, list.com, livinginternet.com/e/ea_addressbk.htm, lonewolf-software.com/contactwolf.htm, lsoft.com, lsoft.com/list/listrev, lsoft.com/manual/ownerindex.html, lyries.com, mail-archive.com, mailbase.ac/kovacs, academic lists, myulking.com, group mail, majordomo.com, mediasenergy.com, memail.com, messagemates.com, mmgco.com/isales, myaddressbook.com, myaddressbook.sourceforge.net, n2h2.com/kovacs, academic mailing lists, n2h2.com/kovacs/sindex. nebo.edu/info/help/email/address.html, neosoft.com/internet/paml, net.gurus.com/lists, nova.edu/inter-link/news-lists.pl, oemailrecovery.com, Outlook Express Repair, Outlook Recovery, and Address Book Recovery, onalist.com, paml.net, paml.net/sources.html, paperlistpost.com/info/help/address_book, peak.org/peak_info/mlists, collection of mailing lists, people-finder-now.com/email-address-book-worldwide.asp, phone-book-pro.idle.com, postmasterdirect.com, radicalmail.com, ragingbull.com, free email with address book and filters, re52.techcaring.com/free-only-name-iladres-sbook.html, refdesk.com, reference.com, remarq.com, rtfm.mit.edu, rtfm.mit.edu/pub/usenet/news.answers/mail/mailing-lists, scout.cs.wisc.edu/ca-services/new-list, mailing list about new mailing lists, has an archives. sesamecommunications.com/?q email address book, siteinteractive.com, sitepoint.com, smei.org/help/blast_email/maintain_address_book.htm, sparklist.com, sparklist.com, sri.com/netinfo/interest-groups.txt, studiob.com, sura.net/pub/nick/mailing lists, synapse.net/radio/finding.htm, newsgroups, emailing lists, tile.net/lists, tile.net/tile/listserv/viewlist.html, tntech.edu/www/academic/hist/lists, internet mailing lists in history, topica.com, topica.com, ucs.indiana.edu/mlarchive, vastchat.com, w3.org/pub/www/mail/lists.html, webaddressbook.com, webscootylists.com, welcomehome.org/rainbow/lists.html, Rainbow Coalition mailing lists, wikiworldbook.com, free online address book, worlddata.com, yahoo.com/computers_and_internet/internet/mailing_lists, yesmail.com, listproc@mailer.fsu.edu, listpros@listaddress, listproc@listproc.net, majordomo@listaddress, majordomo@csn.org, mailbase@mailbase.ac.uk, email marketing websites, persona.com, collect data from your website visitors, analyze the data, emaileducation.com, access to articles, how-tos, and white papers on everything email marketing, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/e-mail_marketing, fcc.gov/cgb/consumerfacts/canspam.html, CanSpam Act, brandcommunications.com, aweber.com, getresponse.com, constantcontact.com, emailbattles.com, technoworthy.com/tag/email marketing, cnet.com/topic/e-mail-address.html, dnbsolutions.com/email, cheapsalesconsulting.com, cryptome.sabotage.org/media-email.htm, interactive.com, total email marketing, email-marketing.org, ratepoint.com, streamsend.com, aweber.com, constantcontact.com, lyrys.com/email_advertising, directmarketinggoptin.com, buyerzone.com, icontact.com, expedite-email-marketing.com, emarketingpapers.com, swiftpage.com, email marketing tool, faxem.com.au, canalmail.com, rafazoft.com, emgmarketingsolutions.com, email marketing firm, 630-897-6448, constantcontact.com, campaigner.com, hku.hk/cc_news/cc news84/bulk_email.htm, postmaster.aol.com/guidelines/bulk_email.html, mainstrike.com/msd-services/internet/brd email/brd-emailing.html, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/unsolicited_bulk_e-mail, webspawner.com/users/ge, bulk email services, bulkemailfinder.com, bulk email address finder, al-mhar.com/bulkemails.php, spamlaws.com, customersupport.networksolutions.com, one-bulk-email-software.net, probuzdesigns.com/services/bulk_e-mail_marketing.htm, internet-marketing.candidinfo.com/email-marketing-campaign.asp, it.northwestern.edu/policies/bulk-email.html, 123promote.com/workbook/plan1, 5star-email-marketing.com, send voicemails to people's answering machines, affiliatedoublier.com, blizzardemail.com, bulkemailit.cjb.net, catalog.com/vivian-interest-group-search, cisco.com/n/a/products, cit.cornell.edu/citpub/email/protecting lists, tells you how to spam email ads, but if you read between the lines, you learn how to spam. contentsmarts.com, e-dialog.com, emagnet.com, software that extracts email addresses for you in order to use when sending spam. email2success.com, emailbrain.com, email business software, emailmarketing.knowledgestorm.com/ks email marketing, e-mail-marketing.ve.it, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/e-mail_marketing, engagedcustomer.com, extractorpro.com, fairlogic.com. AdPicker Email Collector is a powerful tool for internet-based companies that want to send newsletters to their customers. listmedia.com, lyrys.com, email marketing solutions, lyrys.com/resources/mailing lists, email marketing mailing lists from Lyrys, mossmailsoftware.com, bulk email marketing software, getresponse.com, messagemedia.com, novell.com/company/subscribe, philcox.homestead.com/email mailing lists, postmasterdirect.com, smithfarm.com/news/ap12, topica.com, email marketing software, wilsonweb.com/articles/maillist.htm, yesmail.com. Send bulk emails from your computer. Buy software for a one-time fee and send out your own emails from your computer. Mailking.com, arielsoftware.com, mass email marketing software for email newsletters. Free SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol, servers. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/simple_mail_transfer_protocol. 100pulse.com/protocol/smtp.jsp. advancedSMTP server.abcwebtech.com, aspemail.com. dailycup.tech.com/2006/10/31/portable-file-system-USB-drive-of-course. Download.cnet.com/free-smtp-server/3000-2367_4-44034.html. e-eaz.com/smtp-serverlist.aspx. emailarms.com/products/1st_smtp.htm. freedownload center.com/network_and_internet/mail_server_free_smtp_server.html. freezmtpserver.com. freezmtpserver.com. geekzone.co.nz/TonyHughes/599. gficoms.com. google.com/apps/business. greepit.com/2009/11/open-source-email-server-software-xmail-server-lite. goedesigner.net/collection-of-development/free-mail-server-pop3-smt-multi-os-xeams. imailserver.com. kb.siteground.com/article/how_to_use_free_smtp_server.html. lifehacker.com/software/email-apps/how-to-use-gmail-as-your-smtp-server-11166.php. mailinable.com. menuetos.org. pcworld.com/download/file/vid, 71955 order, 4c. email/description.html. peter-v.com/97/1-of-the-best-mail-servers-for-windows-hyphen-for-hyphen-windows-hyphen-imap-pop-smtp-http-my pmail.com/overview/ov_mercury.htm. postcastserver.com. programsdb.com/script/718/702/free_smtp_server.html. qksoft.com/qk-smtp-server. realvatechnologies.com. safedatatech.com. secUnia.com/advisories/16698. smtp-mail-server.com. smtp-server.com. sakitlabs.com/services/smtp_server_connection_diagnostics_tool. soft82.com/download/windows/1st_smtp_server. softpedia.com/get/internet/servers/e-mail-server/free-smtp-server.html. softplats.com/soft/servers. softplats.net/software/build-in-smtp-server. softstack.com/freezmtp.html. softstack.com/freezmtp.html. techiecore.com/xem-free-mail-server-app-for-windows Linux Mac. Create your own email mailing list. You can get people to sign up for a free newsletter on your website. You offer something free by autoresponder. You can later send these people stuff by email. The following help you set up your own email mailing list. bvrpusa.com/products/slmail. asbemail.com. asbin.com. cgi.elitehost.com. cgi-resources.com. coollist.com. cyberpromo.com. edmarketing.com. egroups.com. emailuniverse.com. freescripts.com. groupmail.com. internetmedia.com. listbot.com. listbusiness.com/listsoftware. listhost.net. liststar.com. Listtool.com, list-universe.com, Lyries.com/products/list hosting, mail-list.com, onalist.com, postmasterdirect.com, roverbot.com, skylist.net, sparklist.com, topica.com, web.net, webmaster-resources.com. Some list server software is lsoft. Sales@lsoft.com. 800-399-5449. ListPro. CREN@cren.net. 202-331-5360. Majordomo. greatcircle.com/pub/majordomo. Free. Mailing list server/business email hosting. Web-based server-side software. You send one email message to your list server and then it broadcasts to your entire list. Listbot.com. Topica.com. egroups.com. sparklist.com. maillists.com. Topica.com. oaknetpub.com. server.com. egroups.com. onalist.com. postmasterdirect.com. listbot.com. internetgazette.net/listhosting.html. Lyries.com. listhost.net. maillists.com. lsoft.com. greatcircle.com/majordomo. Lyries.com. cren.net/listproc/index.html. arielsoftware.com. Your email address book. Most Word and email programs have an address book feature where you save your email addresses and can easily send them as a group quickly. Some require that you put a comma at the end of each one so the machine can read them. In Word, create a list of email contacts separated by commas, then save the file as a text-only .text field. Close the document. Switch to your email program. On the File menu, click Import and Export. Import your file. livinginternet.com/e/ea_address bk.htm. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/address_book. Email dead website, try.dash.com. ehow.com/address-book. lifehacker.com/software. interguru.com/mailconv.htm. oemailrecovery.com, Outlook Express Repair, Outlook Recovery, and Address Book Recovery. 531.com/archive/808, use Google Mail Plane. webaddressbook.com. wikiworldbook.com, free online address book. myaddressbook.com. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/windows_address_book. addressmanagerpro.com. earthlink.net/webmail/help/earthlink/n_us/addressbook.html. vastchat.com. email-unlimited.com. allprosoftware.com/m. nebo.edu/info/help/email/address.html. kb.iu.edu/data/aepr.html. myaddressbook.sourceforge.net. ragingbull.com, free email with address book and filters. emailadept.com/address-book-recovery.htm, tool to restore contacts from corrupt Windows address book. addressinator.com. smei.org/help/blast_email/maintain_address_book.htm. phone-book-pro.idle.com. developer.yahoo.com/addressbook. people-finder-now.com/email-address-book-worldwide.asp. elwoodsoftware.com. sesamecommunications.com/?q email address book. paperlesspost.com/info/help/address_book. lonewolf-software.com/contactwolf.htm. city.com/email. re52.techcaring.com/free online email address sbook.html. Free email sending software. group-mail.com. Email marketing opensource.com. agnetus.de/openemservice-de.html?l=$1. myzips.com. freelists.org. freeware-files.com/category_5_198.html. lowryweb.com. thefreesite.com/email_freebs/free_e_mail_software. arclab.com/products/amlc. video.yahoo.com/watch/689905/311530. Free email autoresponder mailing list manager for internet marketing. sophotex.com/download/email_utilities/mailing_lists. glocky@asymail.com. mailing-manager.com. internet-soft.com. mailcommunicator.com. easymailplus.com. extraeme.com/mailexpert. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/electronic_mailing_list. download.cnet.com/windows/e-mail-software. freedownloadcenter.com. best software for download.com. nerdzeblog.com. micronichesocialnetworks.com/free-email-mailing-lists.html. thefreecountry.com/webmaster/mailinglists.html. 2cows.com. applytools.com/applyleads.html. download3k.com/internet/email/edisplay-sendblaster-free-edition.html. mailsbroadcast.com/forms.personal.htm. downloadready.com/bulk+marketing-0.html. 5-star-share-where.com/windows/internet/best_bulk_marketing_software_pro.html. emailmarketingprofessional.com. absolutefuturity.com/rapid-emailer/spam-freeware.htm. brothersoft.com/download/bulk-mail-software.html. freedownloadcenter.com/search/bulk_email.html. freewarefiles.com/cat_5_198_bulk-email.html. epostemailer.com. brothersoft.com/download/bulk-email.html. freedownloadcenter.com/search/email_marketing.html. bestvista-downloads.com/download-bulk-email-software-software.html. bestvista-downloads.com/download-email-marketing-software.html. bulk-email-marketing-software.net. vicman.net/getfree/email-marketing-software.html. freewarepark.com/popular-freeware/email. vicman.net/getfree/marketing-email-software.html. sendblaster.com/free-bulk-emailer-download. emailsoft.net. ratepoint.com/free-email-software. emailmarketingprofessional.com. sendblaster.com, free version sends 100 emails a day. streamsend.com. e-commerce marketing point suite 101.com/article.cfm/best_free_email_marketing_software. brothersoft.com/bulk-email-marketing-software. fileshome.com/email_marketing-email_marketing-software_924.html. iemailer.com. giveawayoftheday.com/freeware/bulk_email_download.html. softlandmark.com/bulk_email_marketing.html absolutefuturity.com/rapid-emailer/bulk email marketing.htm bulkemaildepot.com filebuzz.com/file/email_bulk_software/1.html 123hiddensender.com fileheap.com/software/bulk_email.html download25.com/tag/email-marketing.html filebuzz.com/8144/auto_mailer.html downloadmost.com/freeware/software/??freebest bulk email software-14402.html mediakg.com/software/mailout-software-2/bulk-email-marketing.shtml 01-download.com/c/397/email_marketing.php email-marketing-easy.com listsorcerer.com/bulk-email-software-download.html freedownloadmanager.org/download/bulk_e_mail_software bulk-email-marketing-software.net. There is a free program in here. bulk-email-marketing-software.net/download/free-super-email-marketing-software.exe zenester.com/about.html, a free mailing list service and ezine, newsletter, hosting provider. mailchimp.com sendblaster.com epostemailer.com email-marketing.org emailmarketingprofessional.com iemailworld.com iemailer.com freedownload center.com/email_clients/bulk_email_marketing_software_iemailer_com.html e-commerce marketing point suite 101.com/article.cfm/best_free_email_marketing_software mossmailsoftware.com atomic internet marketing, the complete suite of email management software kgpsoftware.com sendblaster.com mynewsletterbuilder.com emailcharger.com emaildatabase.co.in newsletter-emails.com open source email marketing software 1-bulk-email-software.net bulk email marketing software akreni.com topemailmarketing-software.com/articles/reviews/open-source-email-marketing inter7.com email-marketing.org sendblaster.com allemailmarketingsoftware.com blueember-design.com/blog/2009/08/1-open-source-email-marketing-software clickz.com/3397411 open source marketing mikhaliablab.com socalriskwatch.org/category/internet/open source email marketing software activecampaign.com/email-marketing industryweek.com/article/open_source_email_marketing_software_15038.aspx $33 lam2.web-hosting-for-free.com/college-04/email-marketing-open-source-software.html linux.sys-con.com/node/399087 first professional open source email marketing software hippolyg.com/computers software/article5609.htm contentmanager.de/magazine/article1993_typo3_open_open_m_email-marketing.html topemailmarketingsoftware.com constantcontact.com free trial mailman.com, majordomo.com, openem.org, research.globaldotz.com/index.php/free-open-hyphen-source-marketing-software-openem, verticalresponse.com/email marketing, fee email sending software, topsafalist.net, google.com/apps/business, imailserver.com, verticalresponse.com/email_software, marketbright.com, mailchimp.com, directiq.com, jamgomail.com, constantcontact.com, simplycast.com, icontact.com/free_trial, streamsend.com, graphicmail.ca, mossimpact.com/free resources, match2lists.com, advantagequickbase.com, icontact.com, emailmarketingdirector.com, eliteemail.com, e-campaign.com, handymailer.com, groupmail.com, mossimpact.com, match2lists.com, advantagequickbase.com, lyries.com/email_advertising, simplycast.com, verticalresponse.com/email marketing, emailbrain.com, lmhsoft.com/products.html, topemailmarketingsoftware.com/software/bulk-mailers, oneautomationwiz.com, rapid emailer, softca.com/software/bulk-email-software-list-3.html, listsorcerer.com/freetrial.aspx, multi-email.com, download25.com/tag/bulk-email.html, fileheap.com/software/email_marketing_software.html, canadiancontent.net/tech/freeware/email+sign tools, Robert W. Richard-sart.com/config/bulk-email-software.php, downloadready.com/email+sign-marketing+sign-software-0.html, soft411.com/software/email.html, yesmaildirect.com, topica.com, yourmailinglistprovider.com, emaillegal.vinate.com, software.com, emailsmarts.com, mossmailsoftware.com/listmanager, acidfiles.com/soft/mailing-list-software.html, melissadata.com, epostemailer.com, mailinglistcenter.net, highrisehq.com/contact-management, verticalresponse.com/email_software, group-mail.com, mossmailsoftware.com, glocksoft.com/m, spryka.com, marketing-2000.net, emailsmarts.com, activetrail.com/email_solutions/platform.html, mossmailsoftware.com, glockyasymail.com, activecampaign.com, anesox.com, mpzemail.com, tobablog.com/bulk-email-marketing-free-trial-download.html, email-marketing-easy.com, programsdb.com/program/144/1085669/email_marketing_robot.html, isendhq.com, email-marketing-software.net, lencom.com, summerhost.info, getresponse.com, bulkemailsoftware.biz, arielsoftware.com, mbiroob.tunhost.com/a19i1994hn, icontact.com, yesmaildirect.com. Chapter 5. Find email addresses of random people. Email harvesting info. Email marketers often use email harvester programs that scan websites for email addresses to collect and send email to. Email harvesting is a technology that will search out email addresses for you on websites which you've located by punching your keywords in. strayernet.com/webdesign/emailpro.html en.wikipedia.org/wiki/e-mail_address_harvesting filetransit.com/category.php?id =184 email collectors, download shareware and freeware. harvestersonline.com hiredinsight.com email extraction software websites. As far as I can see, people use email extraction software for 4 reasons. 1. You're looking for a job. You go to the website of company X and extract the email addresses on it. 2. You're in sales. You look for email addresses to get leads to sell your stuff. 3. Use it to try to get email addresses of media companies so you can send them press releases to get publicity. 4. Get email addresses to send out spam. bestextractor.com, email extractor. 1-bulk-email-software.net, bulk email marketing software. americant.com/email-extract-professional/web-extract-pro.htm, extract 200,000 emails hourly. answers.yahoo.com. associatedcontent.com/article/2368898/email_extractor_14.html, email extractor 14. automationanywhere.com/extract. bestfreeavery-download.com/freeware/t-free-email-extractor-free-wixmx.html, email extractor free freeware download. Best software for download.com/software/t-free-email-extractor-download-jlozngest.html, email extractor download. brothersoft.com/download/addresses-extract.html, addresses extract free download. brothersoft.com/download/email extractor lite 1.4.html, email extractor lite 1.4 free download. brothersoft.com/download/extract-email-address.html. brothersoft.com/extract-email-addresses-from-web-sites-53974.html, download extract email addresses from websites. brothersoft.com/download/extract-email-address.html. Extract email address free download. burnworld.com/software/email-extractor/14.htm. criticalfiles.com/free/addresses. download.cnet.com. download32.com. download32.com/tukanaz-email-extractor-i27256.html, download Tukanaz email extractor free trial. download32.com/extract-email-addresses-from-multiple-web-sites-i532.html, download extract email addresses from multiple websites. download 3k.com/internet/email/download-web-pro-software-email-extractor.html, download email extractor 4.3 free trial. download 3k.com/internet/email/download-extract-email-addresses-from-multiple-web-sites-software.html. download megasite.com/extract-email-addresses-from-multiple-web-sites-software-download.aspx. download pipe.com. download that.com/windows/catalog/extract_email. egrabber.com/listgrabber. email.spider.gsa-online.de. emailarms.com, emailarms. email-business.com/products/email_spider_n.htm, email spider gold. email-extractor.net/index.html, email spider easy. email-marketing-easy.com, bulk email marketing software lencom.com, extract emails from search engine results, domains, and from local files. email-extractorpro.com, email extractor, and email spider. emailgrabber.net. email-marketing-easy.com. Similar. emailsmarts.com/asp/spider.asp. email-tool.com/bulk-email/features.html, email extract software. email-tool.com/bulk-email/features.html. emailaddressmanager.com. evil-brain.org/extractor.php. Renting email mailing lists, free and fee. When buying a mailing list, there are some things you have to look into. Make sure the list you buy does not have .gov or .org addresses in them. You would not want to spam people in the government. They can get upset and you don't know what things they might do. Make sure your list is in text format. Some names come in database format, which you cannot use with your email software. Make sure the email addresses are complete. Some names come without the @ sign or the network name like AOL.com. It only has the person's name on it, which is useless by itself. For a fee or free, these places either send your ads to X number of email addresses or they give you lists of email addresses. This could be spam. They say these lists are made up of people who opted in to get the email ads you're sending. Mintmail.com, general info. memail.com. advertising.com. bulletmail.com. targ-it.com. e-target.com. hitmail.com. postmasterdirect.com. copywriter.com/list. 241leads.com, free. 5-starlists.com. activecampaign.com. a-devance.com/email-information/_backbone_7.html, free information. applytools.com, free email list manager, email list, mailing list, email marketing. arclab.com/products/amlc, email marketing software for Windows. blogs.pcmag.com/adwork/2009/04/epostmailer_offers_free_email.php. epostmailer is free bulk email software, a mass email marketing program, and a bulk emailing sender. It's intended for easy and convenient sending of email newsletters to large mailing lists. bravenet.com/webtools/lst, free. bulletmail.com. buyerzone.com. constantcontact.com. constantcontact.com/index.jsp. contentsmarts.com. electricmarketing.co.uk. email dead website, try.dash.com/cs/marketing-tips/qt/et012502.htm. e-mail.lists.super-lists.ca. emailaddresses.com. emailcache.com. emailmarketingfree.com. email-point.com. emailsmarts.com. e-newsletters.internet.com. e-target.com. expedite-email-marketing.com. freedownloadcenter.com/email_tools/mail_clients/desktop_fay.html. free-email-lists-234.ning.com/profile/blog/email-lists-save-time-amp. freelists.org, free mailing list hosting. freemailguide.com. freemailinglistprovider.net, fmlp.net, free mailing list hosting. fussemail.com/email-campaigns. fxstyle.net/email-information/_backbone_5.html, free email lists and software. getresponse.com, email marketing software. hippodirect.com. hoovers.com/leads. htmail.com. icontact.com. icontact.com. inetgiant.com. infocuslists.com, offers targeted association mailing and email lists and sales leads in over 30 industries. listbuildingmaximizer.com, free email advertising, email marketing, and free mailing list. infousa.com. i-web-marketing.com. listx.com/imark.html. listmarketing.info. lists.nextmark.com. listsourcecompany.com. mailchimp.com. mossmailsoftware.com. mbpsafalist.com. mtelephonesdirect.co.uk, download free email marketing report. op-in-email-mailing-lists.com. pages.ebay.com/help/sell/email-newsletter.html. postmasterdirect.com. postmasterdirect.com. scribd.com/doc/19483312/email-marketing-free-email-marketing-email-marketing-for newbie. targ-it.com. vertexer.com. verticalresponse.com, company helps build your opt-in mailing lists and publish your online newsletters. web-services-online.net/email-information/_backbone_8.html. wilsonweb.com/reviews/free-lists.htm, review of free mailing list programs. Windows 7 download.com/free-win7-email-mailing-list. worlddata.com. worldwidelists.com, free. yesmail.com. yesmaildirect.com, free trial, 500 free addresses. yourmailinglistprovider.com. youtube.com/watch?v=lw2crcbomlo, free email autoresponder software mailing list. Chapter 6. Send emails to media. The email press release. An easy way to get publicity is to write up a short news release, find the email addresses of media like TV networks, radio stations, newspapers, magazines, etc., and send them all email press releases offering them the article for immediate release and inviting them to contact you if they want to do a bigger article or interview you. They want a good story, you want to sell something. Find a happy medium. Visit compinternet.net happenings for ideas about what news releases look like. Put news release at the top of your email press release in the to heading. You might find some media mailing lists online, but I've seen them charge $600 or more for these lists. There are still hard copy media address books for sale at high prices, but they are at the library. Buy an email book or get one of the broadcasters/media directories at the library. There are 3 major ones: Gales Ulrichs, Bacon's, and get whatever email addresses you can out of them. The problem is that email addresses change like the wind. Go through search engines with such words as journalist, media, newspaper, TV, etc. for email addresses. Go to search engines and type in press releases. businesswire.com. choicemall.com/successstyles. gaypenti.com. jebby.com. jebbyinc.com/presto.htm. imediafax.com. inb.com, Internet News Bureau. nbc.com. netpress.org. partylinepublishing.com. ping.at/gujiirol/media. pressblaster.com. prnewswire.com. prweb.com. prwizard.com. usanews.net. usenet-address.mit.edu. webcom.com/levitt/medialist.html. expresspress.com. Publicity on the internet. Identify your clear message, then sell it. If you want to get a lot of publicity, you've got to send out press releases. If your product stinks, a press release won't help you. You need the kind of product that reporters will feel happy telling their readers about. Target magazines and shows that cater to your niche products. Getting your name out is everything to the survival of your business. You've got 3 choices. Offer great stuff and wait for word of mouth to attract people. Advertise. Use the media to get free publicity. Will the product have any interest to our readers? Tell people why it's better, why they need it. Is there a real story there? The media are looking for stories. Your job is to convince the media that you have a story to offer them. A good story is about people, the human angle. The media is always looking for good news. They're building a new product from scratch every day. They have to fill their show or publication up. Give them a news story. Content is king. Media people are constantly on the lookout for good stories. Give the media what they want. Unless you get media attention, very few people will know your business exists. Come up with a good headline. Create an informative, entertaining, easy-to-use website. Use lots of wording about the field so search engines pick it up. Submit it to search engine. If you have the money, buy advertising on Google, Yahoo, etc., sometimes called search engine optimization, to get a high ranking as a sponsored website. A high ranking on a search engine is the most important way to get noticed. The more personable, the better. Offer to answer questions. Put up a webcam feed, answer some live or make a vidcast. Put a profile up on Facebook.com, Meetup.com, Townhall.com, and MySpace.com. If you have interesting knowledge, send out internet press releases and end them with an offer to be interviewed. Make up your own email list of media people as you go along and send them emails when something interesting comes up. Create an email newsletter. Make it simple to join up. They just type in their email address. Monitor your website to see if anyone is bad-mouthing it. If they are, use allwhoist.com to find out who owns it, then threaten them with a civil suit or do something like send them a gift. Put a chat room up. Put some stuff up on wikipedia.org that links back to you. Use freeconference.com to hold a free conference on your subject. Create a free blog as an extra way someone might bump into your internet presence. It can contain everything your website contains except for the commercial sales pitch part. If you want internet publicity, create your own podcasts and vidcasts and upload them to video and podcast websites. Try hashtag 659.14 or HF6146 at the library. Internet publicity websites. eMarketer.com. We'reTheMedia.com. Ramprate.com. SearchMarketing.yahoo.com. Wired.com. Hitwise.com, learn about internet media. AFIonline.org/cinemedia/welcome/u.html, film and media listing. BBLmedia.com/press_release_help.html. bestfindarticles.com/software-networking/article2758.shtml. thesellermindset.com. dds.nl/keto/media-link/agencies.shtml, a good list of worldwide news agencies, such as UPI and Reuters. easywebtips.com. free-publicity.com. glockyasymail.com, lots of free articles. impulse-research.com/impulse/resource.html. marketersondemand.com. marketing.tinagra.com/pubnet/article-0898.html. mediainfo.com/emedia. morebusiness.com. anetrajust.com. anetrajust.com/anetrajust/pr/index.html. ntu.edu.sg/library/advartice.htm, the National Technology University in Singapore, contains links to a massive number of articles and websites. prplace.com. prplace.com/mds_guide/index.htm, names, addresses, and phone numbers of major print and broadcast media in the U.S. No email addresses. prweb.com/coach/9707222.htm, 14 tips for sending effective press releases. prweb.com/coach/9806224.htm. sev.com.au/webzone/webpubli.htm, primer on web publicity. softwaremarketingresource.com. glocksoft.com/m/choosing-email-for-bulk-email-sending.htm. terrylarimore.com/publicityarticle.html. webarticlechoice.com. Press release distribution through news wires. There are a few services that will send your release out to X number of news wire services for a fee, but many will do it for free if you send them your press releases one by one. There are only a few major news wires worldwide. Contact all the major news wire services and ask that your press release be put on their NewsByte service. prweacus.com. allheadlinenews.com. automatedpr.com, automated press releases. betanews.com/newswire. chinanewswire.com. christianwswire.com. cnn.com/feedback. ereleases.com. ereleases.com, Ereleases online news and press release distribution and submission services. flashalert.net. ideasatforbusiness.com/direct.htm. indiemedia.org. internetwire.com. internetwire.com, the MarketWire offers online press release distribution via email. jocksoft.com/jpr/index.htm, a professional press release distribution system. majoN.com/advanced/advanced-pr.html, press release services. marketing.tinagra.com/releases.html. marketwire.com. massmediadistribution.com, publicity experts, press release distribution. mediaite.com. napsnet.com, North American Press Syndicate, deals with press releases, database. netpress.org. netrajusresults.com/pr. newsadvance.com. newsbureau.com. newsfeed.com. newswire.ascribe.org. newswiretoday.com. onlinepressreleases.com. aussiemedia.com/links22.htm. partylinepublishing.com. planetizen.com/newswire. pr.com. prbuzz.com, free press release distribution. prlink.com.au, names top 100 Australia media contacts. prlink.com. prnewswire.com. prweb.com. rapidpressrelease.com, fee. Send press releases to 10,000 plus publication contacts in 256 subject areas and in 37 countries. standardnewswire.com. unityfirst.com/pressreleasediversity.htm. upi.com. urlwire.com. expresspress.com. expresspress.com, Express Press News Release Distribution Service. Newswires info/newswires info. A newswire is a news service that the media pays to get their stories. The major newswires are as follows: yahoo.com/news/newswires. 7m.com/wireidx/world, Nando Times. aap.com.au. afp.com. ap.org, Associated Press. Reuters.com, Reuters. Wired.com, Wired News. AFP.com, France. Agenzia Agenzia Italia. ANP.nl, Netherlands. AP.org, AssociatedPress.com. ArabicNews.com/ANSUB/index.html, Arabic News. bbc.co.uk/home/today. biz.yahoo.com, Reuters US Markets. biz.yahoo.com/bw, Bizwire. biz.yahoo.com/report/world.html, Reuters International. biz.yahoo.com/snp, SNP Wires. bnsnews.bns.ee, Baltic News Service. businesswire.com. cdnnews.ca. cnn.com. cnn.com, CNN Breaking News. dailynews.yahoo.com/h/od/nm, Reuters oddly. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/bs, Reuters Business. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/n, Reuters Entertainment. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/hl, Reuters Health. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/politics, Reuters Washington. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/sp/Reuters/index.html, Reuters Sports. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/tc, Reuters Technology. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/top_stories, Reuters Top. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/wl, Reuters International. dailynews.yahoo.com/headline/world/ap/index.html, AP World. efe.es, Spain. Enough. Infospace.com. Interfax-news.com, Interfax News. Israelwire.com, Israel Wire. itar-tas.com/newsdir.htm, itar-tas. Karael.com, Kerala India. kri.com, Night Ridder. kri.com, Night Ridder. link.no/ips/eng/surf/af.html, IPS Africa. link.no/ips/eng/surf/ap.html, IPS Asia/Pacific. link.no/ips/eng/surf/ca.html, IPS Caribbean. link.no/ips/eng/surf/ci.html, IPS Russia. link.no/ips/eng/surf/eu.html, IPS Europe. link.no/ips/eng/surf/law.html, IPS L.America. link.no/ips/eng/surf/mm.html, IPS Middle East. Marketwire.com. mediacentral.com/channels/all-news, Media Central. newsday.com/ap/internet.htm, AP International. newsservice.com, Law Times Washington Post. newswire.ca. nikkei.co.jp, Nikkei Net. newyorktimes.com. newyorktimes.com/year/mo/day/world, New York Times International. pa.press.net. pi.net/anp, News Dutch. prnewswire.com. prnewswire.com, PR Newswire. Reuters.com. sapa.org.za. shns.com, Scripps Howard. shns.scripps.com/news.shtml, Scripps Howard. Stories. telegraph.nl/kranti/vanda ag/texten/vorpagina.html, teletextnl. upi.com, United Press International. usinfo.state.gov/products/washfile/latest.shtml, USIA Government News. usnewswire.com. vny.com/cf/news/upi search.cfm ? Content =SRV_int news, UPI. World. yahoo.co.uk/headlines, Reuters UK. yahoo.com.au/headlines, Reuters AUS/n.z. zwire.com. Associated Press. 50 Rockefeller Plaza. NYC 10020 to 1666. 212-262-6080. 212-621-1500. Fax, 212-621-7520. ap.com. Associated Press. 1111 South Hill Street. Los Angeles, California 90015. 213-746-1200. ap.com. Bay City News Wire Service. 1390 Market Street. Number 324. San Francisco, California 94102. 415-552-8900. Fax, 415-552-8912. BPI Entertainment News Wire. 100 Boleston Street. Boston, Massachusetts 02116. 617-482-9447. Fax, 617-482-9562. Broadcast News. 36 King Street East. Toronto, on M5C2L9. 416-364-3172. 416-364-8896. PR Newswire. 1515 Broadway. NYC 10155. 800-832-5522. 212-832-9400. Fax, 212-832-9406. prnewswire.com. Reuters Information Services. 1700 Broadway. 31st FL. NYC 10019 to 5945. 212-859-1600. 212-603-3300. Fax, 212-603-3446. Reuters.com. Reuters Information Services. 445 South Figueroa Street. Number 2000. La California 90071-1602. 213-380-2014. Fax, 213-622-0056. Reuters.com. Standard Broadcast News. 2 St. Clair W. Toronto, on M4V1L6. 416-323-6824. Fax, 416-323-6825. United Press International. 1400 I St. NW. Number 800. Washington, D.C. 20005-2289. 202-898-8000. Fax, 202-789-2362. upi.com. U.S. News Wire. 1272 National Press Building. Washington, D.C. 20045. 202-347-2770. Get free media email addresses / contact info. There is no clean, beautiful full email list of the world media for free anywhere. These are websites I found with some media email addresses on them. Emailaddresses.com, get email addresses around the world. tvnet.com/utvl/email_list.html. tvnet.com/guestbook/emailpost.html, TV professionals email list. medialens.org. newslink.org. newsdirectory.com. mmedia.com. mit.edu/activities/wmbr/otherstations.html, MIT's radio stations on the Internet. Majordomo at world.std.com, leave the subject line blank. As your message write, subscribe media list. RumorMillNews.com. ConservativeUSA.org. EveryoneWho'sAnyone.com. AussieMedia.com/links22.htm. CAppWise.com/results/dbq/media. AussieMedia.com/links22.htm. Barringtons.com/email.dir. VenusProject.com/ethics_in_action/media_email_addresses.html. Helpsource.org/medialist/newspapers.htm. BulldogReporter.com. BulldogReporter.com/me2/site/dirsec.asp. HuffingtonPost.com/media. MediaUK.com. SocialMediaToday.com. Helpsource.org. Helpsource.org/medialist/newspapers.htm. mrc.org/mediaaddresses/mediaaddresses.asp. Angelfire.com/ns2/brian crocker/news_media_email_addresses.htm. Pregnantpause.org/people/media-m.htm. freerepublic.com/focus/f-news/12283226/posts. fair.org/index.php $page=111. medialens.org. usnpl.com, newspaper list. debone.com/magemail.html. bcn.boulder.co.us/media/center.html. guitar9.com. usnpl.com. Newspaper list. debone.com/magemail.html. bcn.boulder.co.us/media/center.html. gujiirul.co.at/gujiirul/media. gujiirul.co.at/gujiirul/media/e2indx.htm. ideasatforbusiness.com/cpress1.htm. diasatforbusiness.com/direct.htm. usenet-addresses.mit.edu. Strictly speaking, this doesn't fit in here, but it's a great resource for finding people's email addresses by searching Usenet postings. Journalists use Usenet too. Try searching for nbc.com and take a look at the media contacts you get. jebyinc.com. Pay for media contacts. radio-mall.com/email.htm, email addresses for sale. burrellsloose.com, fee for radio media list. radio-mall.com. prnewswire.com, charge around $300 to send out your release. businesswire.com, charge you around $500. imediafax.com, you email them your releases and they distribute it by fax for 25 ca page. newsbureau.com, for a fee, they send your message to journalists. mediacontactspro.com. media-list.com, low fees. mediafinder.com. constantcontact.com, email marketing. mediacontactspro.com. CraigsPR.org want $600 or more for access to their media database for a year. Radiolocator.com, sell radio mailing lists. mondotimes.com/about/mediacontactinfo.html, fee charged. prnewswire.com, charge around $300 to send out your release. businesswire.com, charge you around $500. imediafax.com, you email them your releases and they distribute it by fax for 25 ca page. jebyinc.com, 7,000 links to print and electronic media on the Internet, 2,800 email addresses for radio and TV stations. Visit all 7,000 newspapers listed and try to find their email address, or you can buy a disc. newsbureau.com, press release service, media-list.com, mediafinder.com.